have a single mom, she has a particular request for any man that she decides who wants to get with her, right? I want you to go ahead and check out what her one request is.
Why somebody just say, if you a single mom, you can't expect a man to come into your life and be the provider because you come in with dependents. I promise you, do not approach me unless you intend on paying all the bills. I don't give a fuck that I got kids. I know that I have kids and you know that I have kids. Don't pursue me if you're not trying to pay these bills. It's not hard. I'm minding my business, you mind yours. I think that's fair.
Now, you know how I feel about that? At one point in time, people, would get upset with what she's saying. And how I feel about that is this. She has every right to say what she's saying. That if you get yourself involved with her, you're going to pay all her bills. You know she has kids. So you're going to pay all her bills and take care of those children. I mean, she has a right to say it. It doesn't matter if anyone has an opinion about it, whether we agree with it or not. That's the standard that she's setting. Then that's the standard she can go by. But reality speaking, sis, you're probably going to have to come just a little bit more humble than that. Just a little bit. Let me explain to you why. You're having a man to not just take you on, but take on your children from previous relationship or relationships. You having a man also to take on dealing with other men or man, right? That he don't want to deal with. Having another man having access to his woman, calling, showing up at the door, doing all, if they are around. That's the only thing I'm saying. So he has to do with all that. He has to deal with, if your children are cool with the situation or not cool with the situation. Are you going to be a type of parent that will tell the kids to respect him? Or you're not going to say nothing when they disrespect them. Then if he say something to them, you're going to say, don't say nothing to my child. It's a lot of variables that a man coming into your situation will have to deal with. Now, if you have children, it's a totally different conversation at that point. You know what I'm saying? If anything, at minimum, you shouldn't say he going to pay all the bills. I think at minimum, y'all should just work together with it. And then if he chooses to pay all the bills because it may be just more, better that way, then that's a choice that he can make. But you just saying that with all that he has to take on, I would say good luck with that. Maybe you'll find that kind of person, but just logically speaking, he's coming in at a disadvantage. So if he's coming in at a disadvantage, how are you going to sit up here and demand that he pays all your bills? And he don't know what your bills are, because your bills is your bills plus bills that come along with children. So that's something he has to consider. Now, if he's a single father, which I always promote, single mothers get with single fathers. I always promote that because I believe y'all have a lot in common. Okay. So if you got with a single father and let's say he had his kids, or he gets his kids all the time, then maybe it'll work out. I don't know. I think it'll work out better if you get a single father who's a great involved father, a father that's always with his kids, doing for his children. I think that'll be a great thing for you to get. But just making that kind of video, yeah, you're going to keep a lot of people away. I will say that much.